Hello everyone, this is Srikanth, working as assistant professor in electrical department. Here we have pi network. So in that pi network, I need to find out the two-port parameters. So which parameters we have in two-port? Like ABCD parameters, H parameters, and Y parameters as well as Z parameters. So impedance parameters, admittance parameters, transmission line parameters, and hybrid parameters. Okay, we will check it one by one now. So here I have a circuit. For this circuit, and find out the two-port networks. So if you observe clearly, it's a pi network. So in general, if you have a pi network, first write the nodal values. So nodal equations. Any pi network. So if you have the T network, go for the mesh analysis and write the equations for Z parameters. So when we have a T network, suppose I have T network. So this is my T network. Then go for the Z parameters. Okay. So then we have two loops, two equation. So V1 in form of I1 as well as I2. V2 in form of I1 plus I2. So when we have the mesh equations. Okay. So from this we'll get like Z parameters. So from the Z parameters, I can find out remaining parameters. So any parameters I can find out. Okay. Now here I have pi network. So for pi network, I write the nodal equations. So nodal equations, suppose this is like a V1 and V2. If suppose it's a V1 and V2, then write the equation for V1 and V2. So two node, two equation. So we will get like I1 in form of V1 and V2 and I2 in form of V1 and V2. So this is nothing but your Y parameters equations. You compare with Y parameters and get the admittance values. Clear? Now, so in general, if you have a pi network means go for the nodal equation. From that nodal equation, you get the Y parameters. From that Y parameters, you can find out the remaining parameters values. It's very simple, but we need to know how to write the nodal equations. Same thing when you have the T network. So when you have the T network, go for the Z parameters like mesh analysis, two loops, two equations. So that equations also like V1 and V2 in form of I1 and I2. So nothing but the Z parameters values. So that Z parameters values, you can find out the remaining parameters values. It's very simple, guys. So don't confuse. If you want T network, like Z parameters values, you can see my previous video. Now here, I want to go for the pi network. So from this pi network, I want to find out the two-port parameters. So here, I have the pi network. From this pi network, I want to write the nodal equations. Just observe clearly. Here I have two nodes like V1 and V2, and here we have the voltages V2 voltage, and here we have current I2, and here I have the voltage V1, and here I have the I1 current. Now, so nodal equation, so nodal analysis. So when you have the nodal analysis, it's very simple to write the equations using Kirchhoff's current law. So we have a KCL rule. Using KCL rule, you can write the values. For that, just mention the like currents. So here I1 is there in this node. At this node, we have like a V1 and V2. Okay. So for this node, suppose this is my IA, this is my IB, and this is my IC. Suppose I said like IA, IB, IC. Okay, you can give any names, again any direction, no problem for that. Now write the nodal equations. So at V1 we have V1 we have apply the Kirchhoff's law. So just apply the Kirchhoff's law for that current law. Okay, at a junction, incoming currents is equal to outgoing currents. At a junction, incoming currents, that is I1 current is equal to IA plus IC. Am I right? IA current is outgoing, IC current is outgoing. So that is V1 value. So just write the IA value. So here IA value is for this branch, for this 10 ohms branch, what is your IA value? That is V1 by 10. What is the IC value? So we have the two nodes, between two nodes. So at this node we have the V1 voltage, at this node we have the V2 voltage. So that voltage by resistor, that is your current, am I right? So voltage is V1 minus V2 by resistor is 5. Okay, just substitute those value here. V1 by 10 plus V1 minus V2 by 5. So this is your I1 value. So I1 equal to V1, if suppose you want common, V1 means 1 by 10 plus 1 by 5. And if suppose here we have minus V2 by 5. So your equation I1 in form of V1, V2, nothing but your Y parameters equation. Now coming to like a V2, at V2 I have, at V2 again, so here I see we have, so incoming currents. So I2 is incoming plus IC also incoming, equal to your IB. IB is outgoing. Now your I2 is equal to IB minus IC. Then substitute those values. So what is the IB value here? IB value is voltage is V2 and resistor is 15. So that is your IB value. So just substitute those values here. So V2 by 15 minus, so what is your IC value? So IC value is V1 minus V2 by 5. That is your IC value. Then if you solve this equation, I2 in form of minus V1 by 5 plus V2 suppose common 1 by 15 plus 1 by 5. So this is your I1 equation, I2 equation in form of V1 and V2. Clear? Now just write those equation here clearly. So from this circuit, we have I1 value. I1 is equal to, so we have 0.3 V1, okay, and minus 0. So 1 by 5, am I right? 0.2 V2. So we have I1 in form of V1, V2. Same thing, I2 equal to minus 0.2 V1 plus, we have here 1 divided by 15 plus 1 divided by 5. The value is 0.267 V2. Okay guys, here I have the circuit, that is pi network. So from the pi network, I can write the equations like in I1, I2 in form of V1, V2 using nodal analysis. Clear? Now go for the two-port networks now. So first go for like a Y, then Z, then ABCD and H parameters. So we'll go one by one now. Write the equation by Y parameters. So Y parameters, your equations, that is I1 equal to Y11 V1 plus Y12 V2 and I2 equal to Y21 V1 plus Y22 V2. This is a Y parameter equation. Just compare with both equations. This is like from circuit equation. This is your Y parameters equation. So if you compare both, we'll get the Y values directly. So no need to go for the conditions. No need to go for the any other values. Okay, that is directly. So I1. So your circuit equation here I1 we have, and your Y parameters equation I1 equal to. So V1 in form of, so V1 and V2, both we have. Then write the equation. So Y values, Y11 equal to 0.3 and Y12 as well as Y21 is equal to minus 0.2. So this V2 and this V1 we have both but in minus form, so minus 0.2, and last Y22 is equal to 0.267. So these are the Y parameters values and units, ohms inverse. So it's admittance, not impedance. Impedance means ohms. Admittance means ohms inverse. Okay, so these are the Y parameters value. So using these Y parameters, I want to find out those Z parameters values now. So what is Z parameters equation? So Z parameters equation, that is reverse of your admittance. So what is the values? So V1 is equal to Z11 I1 plus Z12 I2. Same thing, V2 is equal to Z21 I1 plus Z22 I2. Now, if you compare with this equation, that is the reverse. So, from this equation, which two equations we have, I1, I2, is convert into V1, V2, we'll get the Z parameters. Again, it's very simple. Using the Cramer's rule and get the answer. Okay, for Cramer's rule, you need to convert this equation into matrix form. Then write the matrix form 0.3 and 0.2 minus 0.2, again minus 0.2 and here 0.267. That is your main matrix into your V1 and V2 equal to I1 and I2. Okay, now from this equation, I want suppose I1 value. I1 value means del of delta 1 by del of delta. If I suppose I want I2 value, that is del of delta 2 by del of delta. So if you know the Cramer's rule, it's very simple, guys. You can within seconds you'll get the answer. Otherwise, you need to go for a step by step. Okay, so I want the del of delta value. So for the delta value is that is main matrix 0.3 and minus 0.2 minus 0.2 and here 0.267. So for this matrix, I want to go for like a del of delta. So del of delta means cross multiplication. 0.3 into 0.267. Okay, minus into minus we have the plus. Okay, again minus 0.2 into 0.2. The value for del of delta is 0.0401. 0.0401, that is a value for del of delta. Same thing, we need to find out like del 1 value. Del 1 value means your matrix. Matrix is, so we need to remove the V1 value. So first column value you need to remove and substitute the equal value, that is I1 and I2 values. My remaining is as 0.2 and 0.267 is as this. Now your values. So I1 into, so 0.267 I1. So here we have the minus. So minus into minus we have the plus. So here minus 0.2 into I2 means we will have plus 0.2 I2. Coming to, that is del of delta 1 value, and coming to del of 2 value is we need to remove the minus 0.2 V2 values and substitute the equal values. Okay, then your equation. So 0.3 I2 minus and minus, again we have the plus, here 0.2 I1. Now your main equations. So from this your I1, so not I1 guys, we have like I1 values but V1 values here. So V1 and V2, not I1 and I2. So it's like V1 and V2. So V1 equal to, just compare with that your equation which we have. So V1 equal to del of delta 1 by del of delta. So your delta 1 is 0.267 I1 plus 0.2 I2 by your del of delta. Del of delta is 0.0401. Then we have V1 equal to 0.067 divided by 0.04401. Okay, 0.267 divided by 0.0401. Okay, now the value is 6.65 I1 plus Again 0.2 divided by 0.0401. The value is 4.98. You can write like 5 also, no problem. 4.988. Okay, this is like V1 value. Coming to V2 value, V2 value same, del of delta 2 by del of delta. Okay, then the equation. So 0.2 I1 plus 0.3 I2 by your del of delta 0.0401. Then your equation we have like 0.2, already we done that one. That is 4.98 I1 plus 0.3 divided by 0.0401. The value is 7.48. Now your equation V1 and V2 in form of I1 and I2, then we'll get like Z parameters values. It's very simple. Now we have like V1 and V1 in form of I1 and I2. V1 in form of I1 and I2. V2 in form of I1 and I2. Then your Z11 value. So Z11 value is 6.65 and Z12 as well as Z21 value is, you can write like 4, like you can write like 5. 4.98 means you can write like 5, no problem for that. And we have like a Z22 value is 7.48. So this is your Z parameters values. Okay, just think and write the equation. So we know like from this pi parameters, we know the y values, we know the z values. So these are the y and z parameters values. So y parameters values as well as z parameters values. Now I want to go for the ABCD values. For ABCD transmission line parameters, your equations are, so V1 is equal to A V2 minus B I2. So we have minus BI2. So both direction are reverse. I1 direction and I2 direction both are reverse. So I have the minus BI2 and V2 equals to not V2. Here we have the I1. So ABCD parameters in form of primary side values V1 as well as I1. So we have C V2 minus D I2. So these are two equations for B ABCD parameters. Now just compare with your two equations which we have. Okay, from that circuit, which circuit do we have? That pi network. From pi network we have two equation. These two equation, just compare and write the ABCD values. Again, it's very simple. Otherwise, you can go for the conditions also. So which conditions we have? I2 equal 0. So if the second side is open, then write the like find out the V1, I1 as well as V2 values. Same thing. When we have the like second set short circuit, then find out the V1, I1 as well as I2 values and get those ABCD parameters. Otherwise, write from equation. From this equation, you get the answer. If you observe equation number 2, you can get the answer. So here we have like a I2 equal to V1 as well as V2. So you can write the V1 in form of I2 and V2. So we have this equation. Just observe now. So here we have like a I2 equal to, so equation number 2, I2 equal to 0 minus 0.2 V1 plus 0.267 V2. Am I right? From equation number 2, I have the I2 value. From this, I want V1 value. So V1, that means 0.2 V1 equal to, so 0.267 V2 minus I2. Clear? So I have I2 value. From this equation, I want V1 equal to, so just send both sides. So we have like a minus 0.2, we have plus 0.2 V1, and I2 plus I2 will get the minus I2. Now the equation V1 equal to 0.267 by 0.2 V2 minus 1 by 0.2 I2. So now V1 in form of V2 and I2. So we'll get the ABCD values. Clear? Now just write the equation V1 equal to So 0.267 divided by 0.2, the value is 1.335 V2 minus, so 1 divided by 0.2, it's 5 I2. Okay, now from this equation we'll get like A and B value. Then same V1 value substitute in this equation. Same V1 value substitute in this equation. Then we'll get like I1 in form of V1 as well as V2. Then I1 equal to 0.3 as it is. So just observe this equation, 0.3 as it is, and here we have V1. V1 means substitute this value. So 1.335 V2 minus 5 I2 minus 0.2 V2 as it is. Minus 0.2 as it is. Then solve this equation. I1 equal to 0.3 into 1.335. The value is 0.4 V2 minus 0.3 into 5. The value is 1.5. So 1.5 I2 minus 0.2 V2. So minus 0.2 here, minus 0.2 we have. So plus we have. So your I2, not I2, I1 equal to. So your I1 equal to, so 0.4 minus 0.2, we have like 0.2 V2 minus, here we have 1.5 I2. Done. So just compare both two equations, we'll get the answer. So equation number 1, this is like equation number 1, and this is like equation number 2. So V1 and V2 in form of V2 I2, V1 I1, V1 I1 in form of V2 and I2. Same thing, V1 in form of V2 and I2. Now compare both equation. So A value is 1.335, and we have B value. So minus we have, here also we have a minus. So B value is, we have 5, and C value is 0.2, and D value is 1.5. So not minus. So already we have the minus equation, that equation with the minus. So minus will get cancelled. We have the 1.5. So A, B, C, D values. So from this pi network, we will get like A, B, C, D values. Okay. So when we have like two equation using nodal analysis, from that nodal analysis we have A like I1, I2 in form of V1, V2. These two equation, if you compare with your ABCD parameters, I1, V1 and V2. So V1 and I1 in form of V2 and I2. So consider like equation number 2 and convert into V1 form. In that V1 substitute in equation number 1. So we'll get like I1 value also. So V1 in form of V2 I2, I1 in form of V2 I2. Then compare both the equation. So this is your A value and this is your B value and C as well as D values. And if you when we comparing, we have minus, we have here also have the minus. So both minus means we will get the B value is positive only, not minus, negative value. Clear? So from this pi network, I have Y parameters values, Z parameters value as well as ABCD parameters value. Now we are moving to H parameters. So what is your H parameters equation? So H parameters equations are, so that is hybrid parameters. So hybrid parameters means V1 as well as I2. So primary voltage, secondary current. So in form of H11 I1 plus H12 V2, not another value. So again H21 I1 plus H22 V2. So I1 and V2, we have like a V1 and V2 in form of I1 and V2. Then compare with your two equations. Which equations we have? Two equations. Just compare two equations and write the values. So which equations we have here? If you observe I1 and V2 V1. So I1 V1 V2. So equation number you can match with your first equation of Z parameters. So equation number 1 just match now in form of V1 I1 V2. Now your equation here which we have means I1 equal to 0.3 V1 minus 0.2 V2. This is your I1 equation. So this equation convert into V1 form. So V1 means again just send both sides. So 0.3, no need to both sides. Yeah? So here we have 0.3 V1 equal to I1 plus 0.2 V2. Then V1 equal to 0 I1 by, so I1 by 0.3 plus 0.3, so 0.2 by 0.3 V2. Now we have like H11 value, H12 value. It's very simple to, if you know the equations like remaining parameters, it's very simple, guys. Okay, we didn't know which equation you can compare. That's it. We'll get the answer. Now your V1 value is 1 by 0.3, 1 divided by 0.3. The value is 3.33 I1 plus 2 divided by 3. The value is 0.667 V2. So we have V1 in form of I1 and V2. So we have like Z11 value, Z12 value. Then this V1 equation substitute in your second equation of your nodal equation which we have. Okay, now I2 equal to, so just remove the V1 and write the equations, minus 0.2 into your V1 value, that is 3.33 I1 plus 0.667 V2 into, so which we have plus 0.267 V2. So which value we have? Now the values, so we have the minus 0.2 into 3.33. The value is so minus 0.666 I1 plus, here we have 0.667 into 0.2, that is a minus 0.2. Don't forget the minus. Here we have the minus value, so same minus you need to write here. Minus into minus, we have the, so minus we have, not minus, not plus, we have the minus. The value is 0.1334 plus we have the 0.267. Now we have I2 value is minus 0.66 I1 plus here 0.267 minus 0.1334. The value is, so plus 0.1336 V2. Now compare both equation, we'll get the answer. Here we have like a V1 I1 I2, same V2 I1 V2. Now compare with these two equation. What is H11 value? H11 value is 3.33 and H12 value is 0.667 and H21 value is minus 0.667 and H22 value is 0.1336. So these are the H values. Okay, so from this equation we'll get like any parameters values when you know the equation. Okay, if suppose I don't know how to write the equations, now I want to go for like conditions. We'll check it now. So I want conditions right now. So how many conditions we have? So for that we need to write the Z parameters equation, Y parameters equation, ABCD like transmission line parameters equation, and H parameters equation. We'll write now here. So this is V1 and V2 in form of Z11. So don't forget the values. Okay, if you forget the values, you can't get the answer. Z21 I2, same Z, not 21 12 value, Z12 I2 and Z21 I1 plus Z12 I2 to I2. Same we have Y parameters, it's reverse of impedance parameters. So Y11 V1 plus Y12 V2 and I2 equal to Y21 V1 plus Y22 V2. Now here we have like ABCD parameters. This is like input values is equal to with output values A V2 minus B I2 and same thing C V2 minus D I2. Coming to H parameters, it's a hybrid. So V1 as well as I2 in form of I1 and V2. So H11 I1 plus H12 V2. Same thing H21 I1 plus H22. So these are my equation. Now which conditions we have? So generally if you want to find out 4 parameters, we have the 4 conditions. If you want to find out the 4 parameters at a time I want to find out the 4 parameters. For that I want 4 conditions. If you know the 4 conditions, we'll get the answers. Okay. So what is the 4 conditions? So first one is from this equations. If suppose here I2 equals 0, we'll get like Z11, Z21 value. Same thing here also we have the I2 equals 0, we'll get like A and C values. Just observe clearly. So 4 equations I want 4 parameters values. For that I will check the conditions. So which conditions we have? So suppose here I2 equals 0. When I2 equals 0, here you can compare with ABCD parameters as well as H parameters. So H parameters we have and ABCD parameters we have, that is I2 values. So this I2 value and here also we have the I2 values, both I2 values. The I2 value is 0, we'll get like Z11 value, Z21 value, here A and C values. That is one condition. I2 equal 0, that is one condition. Here also I2 equal 0, we'll get like Z11 as well as Z21 values. Okay. Now here also we'll get like Z I2 equal 0 means we'll get like B as well as, so not B, A and C values. Now one more condition. I1 equals 0 now. So when I1 equals 0, so I1 path is total 0, then I will get like Z12 and Z22 values. Z12 and Z22 values. Same thing, just observe any equation. Here we have the I1. Am I right? So we'll get like here, when I1 equals 0, I will get like H12 and H22 values. Same. Here I1 equals 0. So when we have Z parameters, I1 equals 0, we'll get like 2 values. Same thing here, I1 equals 0, we'll get like 2 values. Okay. And one more, V1 equals 0. That means V1 equals 0. So from this Y parameters, voltage is 0. Then we'll get like Y12 and Y22 values. Y12 as well as Y22 values. Same thing if you observe with here also we have, so V1. So here we have the V2. Here we have the V2. So we have only one V1 using, when you have the one V1 is 0. So we'll get like Y12 and Y22 values. Now we have one more, V2 equals 0 now. V2 equals 0, we'll get like Y11 as well as Y21 values, 2 values. Same thing here also we have V2. If you get the V2 equals 0, then B and D values. When V2 equals 0. Same thing here, V2 equals 0. So V2 equals 0, we'll get like H11 and H21 values. Now, so I know we need to go for the zeros. That is current as well as voltage. So what is your circuits now? So from this pi network, I need to write the 4 equations. So 4 circuits now. I need to draw the 4 circuits now. Check it now. Here I2 equal to 0. I2 equal to 0. Then, so primary side is V1 and I1 which we have, and V2 as well as I2. So that is general 2-port network equations. Now from this equation, I2 equal to 0. So I2 secondary side current is 0. So it's a open circuit. So when you have the open circuit, your pi network convert into this type of network. So here we have I1 and V1, and across this 15 ohms, I have the V2 value. So 5 is as it is, 10 is as it is, 15 is as it is. Across the V2, I have, so across the 15 ohms, I have the V2 value. Now, from this I can find out like I1 value, V1 value and V2 value. When I2 equals 0, so I2 equals 0 means I need to know about I1 value, V1 value and V2 value. We will get like those parameters equation from this circuit. Now, one more circuit I have. Now, V2 equal to 0. So, V2 equal to 0 means same. We have two conditions. Then current equals 0 and voltage equals 0. So, only two conditions. When current equals 0 means, current equals 0 means it's an open circuit. So, when open circuit, currents are 0. Short circuit, voltage is 0. Okay. In open circuit, current is 0. In short circuit, voltage is 0. So, when you have the voltage is 0 means we will go for the short circuit. So, short circuit means your pi network converted into, so 5 ohms as it is, 15 ohms as it is, and here this is also as it is. Now your voltage V2 is short circuited. Here we have the V1 value. Here also we have the V1 value. And which voltage we have 10 and 5 and 15. Here V2 is 0. Then what about 15 ohms resistor current? So when we have a short circuit, no need to consider the 15 ohms value. So no need to worry about the 15 ohms value. Just find out the 10 ohms and 5 ohms. So you need to use 10 and 5 ohms and find out the values. Which values we have? That is V1, I1 and not this is I1, this is I2. So here I2. Here V2 equals 0. So remaining values you need to find out and get the parameters, which parameters you want. And one more conditions we have, primary side now. So I1 equal to 0. So I1 equal to 0 means primary side is open. So we have 10 and 5 and 15. And here we have the voltage. That is V2 and I2. And here 15, 5 and 10. So what about your V1 voltage? So here V1 voltage is across the 10 volts. So across the 10 volts, which voltage we have? That is your V1 voltage. So here across the 10 volts, I have the V1 voltage. Now, what is your I1 value? I1 value 0. So no need to worry about the I1 value 0 means it's an open circuit primary side. So we need to find out the V1 value and V2 value and I2 value. If you find out these three values, we will get those parameters values. And coming to here, we have one more, V1 equal 0. That is primary side short circuit. Now your circuit. Primary side is short circuit and remaining which values we have. So 10 ohms and 5 ohms and 15 ohms. And here we have like V2 value. Am I right? This is we have V2 value. Here I2 value. And here I have like I1 value. Then what about this 10 ohms value? So no need to consider the 10 ohms. It's a short circuit path. So the current flow through only short circuit. So the current flow through 10 ohms is 0. So we need to consider only this path. No need to consider this path. So we need to consider 5 ohms, 15 ohms. No need to consider 10 ohms. Why? Means it's a short circuit path. Okay. Now your values. Which value we need to find out? That is I1 value, V1 value, so V2 value and I2 value. What about V1? V1 is 0. If you find out these three values, we will get the remaining parameters values. Okay. These are the four conditions. If you know the four conditions, we will get the answer. Otherwise, through equation. So, through equation, we will get that parameters values. Okay, guys. In a conclusion, here we have pi network. For T network, we need to go for the mesh analysis and write the equation. From two equation, we will get the remaining like Z parameters, Y parameters, ABCD parameters, H parameters values. Same thing, if you know the conditions, you will get the answers. Same, we have here pi network. For this pi network, I need to go for the nodal analysis. From that nodal analysis, I need to write the two equation. The two equations, if you compare with the Y parameters, T network is Z parameters. This is pi network for Y parameters. If you compare with the Y parameters, you will get the Y parameters values directly and remaining parameters. From that equation, we will get the remaining parameters values also. Otherwise, we have the conditions. We need to write the 4 conditions, and from the 4 conditions, we need to find out the remaining values. So, which values we have? The 4 conditions, one is 0. So, we need to find out the remaining 3 and get the parameters, 2-port parameters values. So, this is about the problems on 2-port parameters. If any queries, contact me in comment box. Please watching my videos. Thank you for watching.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.